Hello fellow makeup lovers, how are you guys doing today? So this video is going to be indie makeup releases, and we're going to be talking about all the new releases on the indie market, whether I'm going to purchase them, what I think about them, all the good stuff. And I do this video every single Sunday, so if you like it, let me know. I love hearing your guys' feedback. I feel like I get always a really positive response from this video, so I love doing it, and I love that you guys love that I'm doing it. I don't know why I just felt the need to ramble on right then when I could have just stopped, but it's fine, it's fine. I'm having a really bad hair day. Like my hair, I had it in a bun for like 24 hours and now it's annoying, but it's fine because we're here for makeup and not hair, thank God. So today's video, I already said what today's video is. Am I a hot mess or what? Don't answer that, it's rhetorical. So this video series is inspired by Angelica Nyqvist and Samantha March. I'll have both of their channels linked down below, as well as the community Will I Buy It playlist and all the Instagram accounts that I use to make this video happen every single week. Let's just go ahead and jump right on in. We actually don't have that much to talk about this week. I have 12 things screenshotted, but 3 of them are from the same line, so it probably won't be the longest video ever, but it's nice to switch things up. So we'll go ahead and start off with the collection that I am literally living and dying for, literally, because it's about life and death. So the new Midas Cosmetics Amor Eterno collection, I saw like little sneak peeks, and I posted in last week's video. I kind of showed the one picture that was like a collage of the palettes in different lighting, but now we've seen basically a full reveal of the whole collection, so I just wanted to go ahead and talk about it and how excited and like I'm like literally internally freaking out. Like, this is the collection I can't stop thinking about. And again, I love when something comes out like this because it's such a good reminder that, you know, we sometimes, I feel like, if you're like me, I'm sure not everyone is like this, but you see something and you like it and you're like, oh yeah, I like those colors, I like it, and you end up purchasing it. And I really want to try harder and just continue to be better about only purchasing things when I'm like, yes, like that was made for me, this is so me, everything about it, the colors, the packaging, the theme, like I want more excitement. Like I feel like that's when something is worth purchasing, for me at least. Like that's the fun part, so I'm trying to be better about that, but this is a great reminder to me of what that true excitement feels like, rather than just passively enjoying the aesthetic of a palette. So this first one here is the Muerte palette, which means death. So this palette is so beautiful. It's got a mixture of blues and reds, and then these like really stunning 2 pops of green. I'm all about it. Like I just absolutely love this. I feel like it really just captures death like in a palette, but like the beautiful side of death. I don't know if there's a beautiful side of death, but if there is, it would be this palette. I feel like this palette and the tones just capture my heart, and even like looking in at the shades, like let's see, sangre, it's just like blood. Corazon, calaca. What is calaca? Calaca. Calaca. Skeleton. Oh, you learn something new every day. Calaca. Okay. So I really love all the names. I love the background behind this palette, so I can tell you for sure, like I'm definitely buying this palette. And then they released the full reveal of the next palette, which is Vita, which means life. So you have Muerte y Vida, life and death, death and life. And they actually, the 2 palettes magnetize together, like the skulls match up to one another, and the palettes, like all the flowers details is embossed, like if you see it close up, because I was watching Dana Bomer, I think that's her last name, she's one of the owners of Midas Cosmetics. I was watching her Instagram stories and she was showing the palettes really close. They're just so good. Like I'm so excited. And this one again just really captures the packaging, like the packaging and the colors match together so well, which makes my heart happy. And it has such a beautiful mixture of like warm tones and neutrals and greens. And I will say that I like Muerte a little bit more than Vita, but I like them both. So I'm definitely going to be getting both, and I love that they go together. Like I love the whole thing, and I think that they're supposed to be releasing for Black Friday, which is when my low buy ends. So I'm like going in on this collection, but nothing else. Like I hope like I could just do like maybe 2 orders max for Black Friday, and 1 will be Melt, and I have a Melt gift card, so it's all going to work out. But I'm slightly completely obsessed. And then they also have revealed that there's going to be 3 different lip colors, and I'm not sure how I feel. Like, I'm not even a person who's like, I need a full collection, but I just love this so much. I'm probably going to pass on the lip colors and the brushes, and I don't know. There's some gel eyeliners as well, which are interesting and capture my attention. And there's a blue, a green, a yellow, and a black. And then they have a makeup bag, which actually like legitimately reminds me of like the Mexican blankets. Like, it looks just like that. So I don't know. I'm torn. But oh, and I know I'm getting the highlighter, which they haven't shown a full picture of the highlighter yet, but I saw Dana also using that on her Instagram stories, and it has like a really iridescent like pink shift to it. It looks so beautiful. I'm like, if it doesn't work as a highlighter for me, I'll use it as a blush topper. Like, I love the packaging. I'm so excited for this collection. I'm like literally freaking out inside. I cannot wait. Like, honestly, this is bad, but even if it like released before my low buy ended, I think I would end up purchasing it because I just want it so badly, and it's like almost over, and I know like part of me wants to be stubborn and be like, it'll just wait like 2 weeks, but I know how Melt is and how quick things sell out, and it's like, I don't know. Basically, whenever it launches, it'll be mine because I feel very, very passionate about this. And this is one of those things like I love so much. Like, it didn't matter if I had a channel, if I did makeup videos, like if I was like, I mean, of course I look at this and I think it'll be great videos, and I think a lot of people would want to see a review on it, and that's like, that makes me want to buy things more. But even if this whole setup and everything went away, I would still completely 100%, 110% want these palettes. So I'm so excited. I don't know. Is anyone else excited? Am I like freaking you out because of how excited I am? Like, it's just makeup, chill out. But I'm like, I kind of want to scream a little bit. I don't know why. Okay. All right. So next is a little release from Midas Cosmetics, and they are releasing lashes. So basically, I'm excited for them. I'm happy for them. I feel like lashes make sense. People love lashes, whatever. I was really, really hoping when they started sneak peeking that something new was coming, that it would be highlighters. Like, I am just waiting very, very patiently for them to have highlighters. Even on when I posted the picture of the new lashes on Indie Makeup Spotlight, Gabby posted or commented and said, thank you for like reposting this, whatever. So I commented back and I was like, I'm so excited for you, but I'm like patiently waiting for highlighters, like definitely shooting my shot. Like, I'm sure that they get it all the time. I'm sure that they are in the works. Like, if I had to guess, I would guess that they are in the works, but I'm so excited for that to eventually happen. Like, I have a feeling, but for me, lashes are not something that I ever just like, oh, a new brand, like new lashes. Like, it does not matter. Like, I'm not going to buy them. I have to see other people wear them, and I have to see other people consistently rave about them. Like, I eventually ended up purchasing lashes from House of Lashes, and that was after literally hearing people talk about them for years. And like, I had to know the lash names in my head if I was going to purchase them. Like, I wanted the best of the best, and I do really, really love my House of Lashes, and it's kind of like I'm not going to purchase from anywhere else because I have what I like. So for me to purchase any of these, I would have to hear people like for the next 2 years rave about them, and then I'd be like, maybe I should try these lashes. That's about it. I'm very, very stubborn for some reason with lashes. So I'm excited for them, but I don't see myself purchasing those in particular. But actually the makeup bag is really, really cute. Not that I need another makeup bag. All right, next is a little collaboration. This is very exciting. This is from Christen Odette. I'm not familiar with this brand at all. I've never heard of them until this moment, but I know that they are cruelty-free and vegan. I went on their About page and read it, and they're doing a collaboration with Thomson, which, if you're not familiar with her, she's a YouTuber. So I will make sure I'll link her like in the portion of my description box right underneath where I'm linking the collaboration if you want to check her out. She does a lot of like higher end, like luxury type reviews, and she seems very fair. She's very, very fair, as in like fair, like her reviews are fair, not in her skin tone, but she's very beautiful. I wouldn't say I watch every single video she does, but I do know that like when I want to hear about something like the winged gloss synthetic brushes, I know I can go to her channel and get an honest review. So I was really excited to see that she was announcing a collaboration. I'm so excited for her. I'm sure that this was a very exciting experience, and she did 2 different lipsticks. So there's a red and a nude, and then 2 different lip liners. And it's kind of that hard place because right now on their website, the only way you can purchase these is as a bundle for $85. And I'm just like, not now and not ever am I in a place where I'm like, yeah, let me pay $85 for 4 lip products. Like, that's just not me. If this was available as individuals, then maybe I would consider purchasing the nude lipstick to support her, and because I love nude lipstick and I've never tried this brand, so I'd be curious about them. But I just don't see myself purchasing an entire bundle, especially like I do not need a red bullet lipstick. So it would kind of be a waste to purchase the whole bundle and not use the whole thing. So I'm a little bit torn about that. I really, really hope that they end up releasing them individually and not as bundles. I have to still watch her video, her release video on them, and hear all the information. So I would love to hear your guys' thoughts if you're going to be purchasing the collaboration, and so congrats to Mel. All right, so next is new from Kaleidos Makeup, and we talked about this last week when we saw the packaging, which is very interesting. But now we have the full reveal of their new Space Age highlighters. They're already launched, so they're available now. Make sure to link them down below. They're $14 each, or I think you can get the entire bundle of all 6 shades for $76 if I'm correct. So I am on Kaleidos PR, and these are on their way to me right now, which I'm super excited about. And fingers crossed, if I have enough time this week, I'm really, really hoping I will. I want to do a face swatch video because I love doing face swatches for highlighters, and I feel like it is super helpful. So I'm going, like, that's like a top priority whenever they come in the mail, and these look really, really beautiful. So they're all like iridescent duochromes, and they've got a mixture of shades. There's like pink, champagne, a white, a green, like, yes, I'm so excited about that one. There's a blue, and then there's like a yellowy golden one that looks kind of like a halo from Give Me Glow. So I'm really, really excited about this. I'm excited to try the formula, see how I like it, and I'm excited that Kaleidos is expanding. So yeah, I'm excited. I mean, I guess this isn't, I mean, does this work for buy or buy? I still wanted to talk about it because okay. Because after seeing the swatches and everything, I was even more excited. So all right, next is a new little glitter palette from Alluring Cosmetics, and it's available now for $17.99. It's a fall glitter palette, and this is not for me. Duh. Like, if you know me, if you know my preference, if you've ever heard me talk about glitters, you know that this is not something I would be buying, but I did want to talk about it for just a moment because there are other brands coming out with glitters right now. Like, for example, Anastasia Beverly Hills, $15 each for glitter, and I just wanted to point out and remind you guys, if you are interested in supporting an indie brand and also saving money instead of buying one giant thing of glitter that's going to take you your entire life to go through, there are so many indie brands that do palettes like this and do glitters, and these are all like different really pretty fall looking colors, and you're going to get all 4 pressed in a quad for $18, and you're supporting a small brand. So if you are interested in glitters, I would recommend looking into someone like Alluring Cosmetics, which is why I wanted to mention them, even though I personally don't like pressed glitters. All right, so next from Midas Cosmetics is the new Wicked palette. It's available now, and I'm not sure if it's for pre-order or not, but I'll make sure to link it down below. And I am affiliated with Midas Cosmetics, so if you were to make a purchase and use the code AmyLoves, you save 10%, I believe, or maybe 20%. I'm so bad at remembering percentages. I apologize profusely, but either way, you would save a certain amount, and I would also make a small commission in case you are curious. But this palette is actually, to me, it's an interesting version of a neutral palette because it does have like some cool tones. I think what I like about this is it has like very, very cool tones, and then it has very, very warm tones, like super bright orange, and I don't know, I feel like that's almost kind of an interesting take on a neutral palette because so many, it's like it's a neutral palette, and then it either like runs a little warm, and then it's a neutral palette and it runs a little like cool, like neutral as in like truly not just browns, like neutral as in not super warm, not super cool, and then it runs one way or another. I hope that's making sense the way I'm trying to say. And this, I feel like, is both ends of the spectrum without the middle quite as much. So I think that's a really cool take on a neutral palette. Do I need another neutral palette? No. No, I don't. I really, really don't. So I don't see myself purchasing this, but I do like it. And honestly, it looks like the one shade called Obscene is like a little bit of a green shift to it. So basically how I feel is if I were in the market for a neutral palette, this is something I could see getting because it's not just your average Joe neutral palette, which I like. All right, so let me see really quickly if I have any other indie to talk about. Yes, I have one more. Gotta sneeze. All right, so the last indie thing that I wanted to talk about really quickly is that the Black Moon Cosmetics Autumn Trio is available again. They brought it back. So I think that it's the shade Cider, Hazel, and there's one more shade to this. I can't remember. Is it listed? No, it's not. It's a limited edition matte liquid lipstick trio. And these three colors definitely call to me. I'm all about it. Like, I love those kind of tones. Like, yes, please. Like the mustardy shade, the green shade, and then like a warm pinky, orangey, whatever. I don't even know what to call it. I'm all about it, but I know that I really don't need any more liquid lipsticks, and I love this trio, but I did go through and just did a video on like my top 10 favorite fall lippies. So I know I have plenty of lippies that I already love, that I enjoy, that I want to get use out of. So I'm going to be happy with that, what I have, but this did catch my attention. The packaging is adorable, and I do really, really want to try Black Moon Cosmetics eventually, hopefully sooner rather than later. So yes, one day, but not today. All right, last but not least, we've got 3 different releases that are mainstream that I wanted to mention really quickly. So first, from Huda Beauty is the new Mercury Retrograde palette. I also did want to mention, I did a video this past week on Huda Beauty, and I kind of said like they were kind of still a gray area because they have some mink lashes in store, but they're not selling them anymore. And there is an article from Ethical Elephant, and I didn't see this until it was told to me, and it made more sense that they actually said that they are no longer selling mink lashes to them, because when I emailed them, they didn't respond to me. So if you are curious, Huda Beauty is transitioning to be completely cruelty-free. If you also are someone who considers selling mink lashes not cruelty-free, they're transitioning. So I'll link that article down below with this palette in case you are curious to read more. So this palette is available now, and honestly it did semi catch my attention because it has some really pretty colors in there. There's like a little bit of pops of purples and blues, and the metallics look very intense. And I tried a Huda Beauty palette. I really like the formula, but for me, I feel like this doesn't grab my attention enough to where I want to purchase it. I saw people saying that it looked really cheap and like Claire's makeup or something. I don't personally see that. I think it looks really pretty. And I know that Karen Harris bought it. She fell into the hype. So I'm really curious to see how she likes it and how it shows up on her skin tone. So I'm just going to live vicariously through her. Ooh, this is something that really did catch my attention. This is from Physicians Formula. They have a new Muru butter kit, and like I need a lip kit, but seriously, this is their Brazilian Pout lip kit, and it has a butter lip sleeping mask. Like, yes, ma'am, I want it so bad. Like, just starting off with that alone. I feel like so many lip sleeping masks, like the ones that everyone talks about for the most part, like the big brands that are well known for being really great lip sleeping masks, are not cruelty free. So the fact that Physicians Formula is doing a drugstore cruelty-free version, I'm like, I want you. And then they also have 3 of their butter lipsticks, which I think are supposed to be like semi-sheer glossy formulas. And they've got like a peachy one, a mauve one, and a red looking one. But the red doesn't look that bright. It looks more like a pinky red. I don't know, but that whole set calls to me. And I'm not going to be purchasing right now. Like, I know, like, I don't need any more lip products, but when my low buy is done, if I accidentally stumble across it, I might not be able to say no, because the whole thing looks perfect to me. I actually, somewhere around like the middle point of my low buy, when I was at Walmart, I saw that they had like a little kit that had 2 of these lip products in there, and it was like on clearance for like $7. There was other things too that I'm like I could have given to my mom and she would have been happy with, but I just put it back on the clearance rack and I walked away. I'm not getting emotional, it's fine. Do you ever just feel like you're gonna cry all of a sudden and you don't know why? Because I'm really just kidding. Like, I'm not gonna cry about putting that back on the clearance rack. But my eyes just started watering. So maybe subconsciously I'm not over it yet. But yes, that set looks really take a breath. That set looks really nice, and if you have someone in your life who likes a really hydrated, glossy type of lip, then maybe that would be a really good set for Christmas or something. There's also some other things on the side here. It looks like maybe some highlighters or bronzers or palettes or something, and they look cute and all, but I literally don't care about them whatsoever. I'm just like, lips. All right, so the last thing we have to talk about today, yet another disappointment. This is the new BH Cosmetics Scorpio palette, and I mean, it's a very neutral palette. It's leaning on the cool tone. This one has a peachy highlighter, which is actually pretty, and then it has like one little pop of like a muted red shimmer. Is this like the worst palette I've ever seen? No, but I feel like for Scorpios they could have done so much better. And honestly, I feel like the basically with every single palette in this line, it's like they took a few neutral shades, they threw in one pop of color, and then they did like the actual packaging to match what the sign was. Like the packaging on this looks so Scorpio, but then the colors, I just feel like it doesn't quite match. It's very, very muted compared to the packaging, so I'm not a fan, obviously, definitely not buying, and this whole line has been a complete disappointment. However, I did want to show you guys really quickly that Julia K. March, she does a lot of palette redesigns. She redesigned the Scorpio palette. I'm going to throw it on screen. Does that not look so cool? Like, I love that. It looks like an even better version of the Sultry palette from Anastasia, like more colorful, like it's like the same kind of like cool tones with a pop of red kind of vibe, but this is so much better and I love it. Like, BH Cosmetics needs to hire her like right now. She also did one for the last sign. I can't even remember what it was or what it was called, but it was such a beautiful color story. She's the best at this, and my jaw just dropped when I saw this. Like, it just puts their palette to shame, like to shame. So really like this. I think this is so cool. If that was available to purchase, I might be tempted, like, honestly. If she designed all of their palettes, I'd probably buy all of their palettes. So I don't know, maybe I should just send it in an email to BH Cosmetics and be like, have you heard of this influencer? Because she's legit. Like, she does the most beautiful eye makeup, but I feel like even beyond that, like just the way that she redesigns palettes, I feel like it shows such like a talent and an eye for color. Just, I don't know, I feel like not everyone can look at a palette and just take colors and do something different. Obviously, have you seen some of the makeup releases this year? So that's my 2 cents. That's my 2 cents. All right, y'all, so that is everything for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. I would love to know what you're thinking of purchasing down below. The only thing that's really on my wish list is the Milk collection. I wish I could purchase it early. I think that they're like releasing it early at like a Halloween party or something. I'm like, how do I get my hands on it? If anyone is going to the Milk Cosmetics Halloween party, I will PayPal you. Oh gosh, I'm a little desperate. It's fine. It's totally fine. So I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.